Good evening, everyone. I'm Hope Johnson, the proud principal of all of our 8th grade graduates. Welcome to Veterans Memorial 8th grade recognition. At this time, our safety patrol will lead us in the flag salute and our national anthem. Please stand.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight on the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. At this time, if you could please silence your phones, it would be much appreciated. Also, throughout this evening's event, especially when names are called at the end, please hold your applause so that each and every parent is permitted to hear their child's name being announced this evening. So I welcome you again. Welcome to parents, grandparents, guardians, board members, teachers, graduates, and our central administration. Thank you for joining us this evening. After 3 years in middle school, many might say would be the most difficult years that you've experienced in school so far. You made it. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Now, I and your teachers am confident that you are ready to embark on your next chapter, of course, which is high school. Your teachers have prepared you for this exciting chapter in your life. And as we all know, our students wouldn't have made it this far without the love and support of you, their parents, guardians, families, as well as their dedicated teachers, counselors, support staff, and Ms. Burke, who are always trying to help you make great decisions. Students, please give your parents and teachers a big round of applause. I'd also take a moment to thank Mrs. Supa and our 8th grade team for organizing the ceremony. Your dedication and efforts towards celebrating our students is priceless. We really appreciate you. We're also grateful and would like to thank Mrs. DeMarchi for permitting the use of this beautiful theater, and Mr. Hank Ehrlich, along with the stage crew, for working to make this event happen. Again, we appreciate you as well. Tonight is a special evening. We celebrate not only your academic success over the last 3 years, but we celebrate your future. What lies ahead of you is what we're truly celebrating. I'd like to share one of my most recent experiences. I attended a graduation at Rider University last month of my twin nephews, and the commencement speaker and his wife were receiving an honorary doctorate degree for their donations and the contributions that they had made to the institution. His message reminds me of I want to say the little things that we share each day at our school. It speaks volumes as to how hard work, dedication, it will definitely pay off. He offered 10 free things to the graduating class. At first I thought, you know, my motto, nothing in life is free. However, I thought these were worth mentioning because they truly are, if you think about it, the free things that you can do in life to truly be successful. And the first is, he said, be on top. Don't wait for someone else to do your work. More importantly, don't expect that they will, because that's not happening. You might have moan on this, but it's the absolute truth, and it is answer your phone. Don't rely on your texting skills to guide your decision-making. There's a lot of misinterpretation that is in those messages. And pride. Have pride in everything you do, including double-checking your work. Treat others the way, I know you can finish it, the way, go ahead, the way you want to be treated. It really, truly is that simple. And have a sense of urgency. I know that you hear that from me in the hallways every day. Walk with intention, because where you want to go truly matters. Always do what you're going to say you're going to do. Basically, follow through. It builds strong character. Always use good intentions, even if you make a mistake, which you will, you'll do things for the right reasons. And honesty, you've heard us talk about this before. People will always trust you. And once you lose that trust, it's something that may take you years to gain back, and it is really harmful to relationships. Lastly, compassion. For others, walk a mile in someone else's shoes, and that's another thing I know you've heard a million times, but it is really true. Something that we experienced during Challenge Day this year. Now I'm going to share my favorite 5. But first, a quick quote from Angela Duckworth on grit. It's as simple as much as talent counts, effort counts twice. So I share these almost every year. I've condensed it mostly, but I think they're important, and that's why I include it in every speech that I make with our 8th grade class. And they're simple, and it's make your bed every day. When you make your bed every day, you know someone loves you, and that's you. You love you enough to take care of your space and your surroundings because you're important. Team, be a strong part of one. Only surround yourself with people that want to build you up, create successful accomplishments with you. Do not hang out with people that are going to tear you down and bring you down. If there's drama, you need to stay away from it. And grit, yet again, how big is your heart? How bad do you want to achieve? Because it doesn't always depend on an IQ. It's determination and dedication that define success. Here's a big one. Nothing is ever perfect. Get over it and work to make it better, because no one owes you anything. Express gratitude. It will improve relationships. It can make life better for everyone around you. And I might need a little help from you on this if you'd like to participate. And don't forget about our 3 Bs. If your decision is not what? Respectful, responsible, or safe, you need to make a better decision. It's that easy. In closing, we want you to be happy. It truly is the one thing that every parent wants, is for their child to be happy. I wish you only the best, and I want you to share your grit, and I want you to let us hear you guys roar. Thank you. Now I have the honor of recognizing students who have stellar attendance records. These students will need to just stand and be recognized at this time. This is a perfect attendance for this school year 2018-19. You can actually stand and face the crowd. Zarani Sosa Pineda, Yael Suarez Coros, Deshaun Williams, Daniel Kinsenko, Michael Huang, Sofia Lopez Rosales, Alexandra Moreira Vasquez, Juliana Nani, Diana Perez, Janique Rivera, and Sade Sanchez. We have 2 awards for perfect attendance for the past 3 years. I would like it if you would join me on the stage for your award. Sofia Lopez Rosales. Let me go over there. Sade Sanchez. At this time, it is a pleasure to introduce Mrs. Donna DeLuise.
Good evening. I am the National Junior Honor Society advisor, and the students tonight wearing the cords around their neck, blue and white or blue and yellow, are members of the National Junior Honor Society. It is a nonprofit organization led by middle school students to do service. These students have dedicated themselves to outstanding scholarship, service, leadership, citizenship, and character. They have taken a vow to inspire others to do their very best. At this time, I would like to introduce our chapter president, Angel Rivera.
Good evening. The National Junior Honor Society is the nation's premier organization established to recognize outstanding middle-level students. We weren't only outstanding when it came to the expected aspects of a successful NJHS member, but also when it came to working together as a team. During the annual car wash fundraiser, it started out slow and a little unorganized. When we finally got the flow of things, we learned 2 things. 1, we weren't that great at washing cars, especially the white ones. 2, as my mother says, working together makes everything better. I learned that not all great things are accomplished alone. Being a part of this community made me realize how fundraisers, nonprofits, and volunteer work plays a major part in helping this world go around. When I recently volunteered at a local Boys and Girls Club, I had the opportunity to meet children, younger than myself, from different walks of life. It was in those moments that I not only saw, but felt how one's environment has a major role in the way we are formed. It was at that time that I made a commitment to make a positive impact in this world, to leave a footprint of positivity and charity, and it doesn't take too much to do so. So now, I'm encouraging everyone to think about it more consciously. One good deed a day can make an impression for a lifetime. I can't wait for the day where I fulfill my dreams and give back to not only the ones in need, but back to the ones who gave to me. I hope I've planted a seed of positivity and the want for a better world to the entire audience. Good luck to you all in high school. From your NJHS president, reminding you to be respectful, be responsible, and be safe. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Mrs. Supa, an 8th grade language arts teacher and team leader. I would like to introduce our captain of the Safety Patrol and an NJHS member, Giovanni Valise.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to personally welcome you all to the graduation ceremony of Veterans Memorial Intermediate School. I am deeply honored to be able to speak in front of you all today. I'd like to start off by giving a huge thank you to the many staff members of this school who strived all year long to make our last year of middle school as great as it could possibly be. Not only do I want to thank the school faculty, I'd like to recognize the friends and family members who supported me and my fellow graduates throughout this year. Believe me, it hasn't gone unnoticed. Eighth grade is a time of major transitions. If any class understands transition, it's ours. Not only have we encountered many hurdles, but we have used these opportunities to grow and become better students and people. Some transitions were small, like new teachers and new friends. Others were huge, like becoming the oldest kids at Memorial and taking up the mantle of role models at our school. Regardless of its intensity, each and every transition has left us a smarter and stronger person. And now we are off to high school as the best individuals we could be. Now, as a graduate, I'd like to say that transition isn't the only thing that defined our year. Perseverance did too. I think I speak for most of us when I say that we have all overcome obstacles. The late nights and tears shed have not weakened us, but have accomplished the opposite. And because of this newfound strength, we are in this auditorium today, awaiting our names to be called, shaking our principal's hand, and receiving the diploma that will remain in our memories. So congratulations, class of 2019, for sticking through to the end. Now, on behalf of my entire class, I'd like to say farewell to our school and everyone in it. Our school may not be the biggest, and it's not the newest, but it definitely has the biggest heart. After being at Veterans Memorial School for so long and seeing what we've become, I wouldn't call us a school. I wouldn't even call all of us friends. I'd call us a family. But as Winnie the Pooh once said, how lucky I am to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard. And this situation is no different. So before this speech ends, I'd like to say goodbye to Veterans Memorial School and thank you for the great experiences and everlasting memories. Thank you.
Thank you, Giovanni. At this time, we would like to acknowledge the top 10 students with the highest grade point averages in each content area, as well as the student with the highest honor. Representing language arts, Mrs. Wolf.
Good evening. It is my pleasure as one of the 8th grade language arts teachers to announce the top 10 students with the highest grade point average in the area of language arts. As I announce your names, students, if you could please stand and face your families for recognition. Your certificates for these awards will be awarded in school tomorrow because we know you're going to show up. The following students, please stand. Amora Baker. Leah Calderon. You can remain standing. You can remain standing. William Delgado. Eunice Estrada. Alexander Guadalupe. Jersey Leyva. Damaris Mayorel. Alessandra Meridia Vasquez. Madison Morello. And Infinity Pritchett. Please give them a round of applause. Additionally, it is with great distinction that I award the plaque to the student with the highest overall grade point average in all of 8th grade language arts. This award is awarded to Erica Rosado. Erica, can you please come up to the stadium? And next, we will have Mr. Rodriguez.
Good evening, everyone. Okay, this year it was my honor to teach accelerated 8th grade language arts. The following 10 students have the highest overall average. Amaya Flores, Eddie Hernandez, Juliana Nanny, Giovanni Valise, Sean Lindholm, Talia Stewart, Bianca Torres, Diana Perez, Destiny Knight, and last but not least, Shadi Sanchez. Next, Ms. Kelly will be presenting the awards for general math.
The following students finished with the top GPAs in mathematics: Rosa Castellanos, Jersey Leva, Sofia Lopez Rosales, Angel Lugo, Damaris Mayoral, Alessandra Merida Vasquez, Madison Morello, Jocelyn Osorio, Jada Rodriguez. And the student with the highest GPA in mathematics, would you please come to the stage? Shane Bates. Next, Ms. Blau will announce the algebra top GPAs.
All right, I gladly announce the top 10 GPAs in algebra, so 8th grade algebra. We have Stanislav Borodovka, Antonio Garcia Ramirez, Eddie Hernandez, Juliana Nani, Diana Perez, Diana Shanava, Yael Suarez Quitos, Carla Urena Rosa, and Giovanni Valise. The student with the top GPA in algebra is Michael Huang. I would now like to call up Miss S for science.
Good evening, students. You clean up pretty well. And parents and special guests. It's my privilege to represent the science department and to announce the top 10 science students. Abigail Alvarez, Shane Bates, Leah Calderon, William Delgado, Alessandra Moreda Vasquez, Madison Morello, Jaylani Ocasio, David Aquendo, Jocelyn Osorio, and Infinity Pritchett. And the top GPA goes to David Aquendo. The next list is for the Accelerated Science. They've been working on physics this year. Antonio Garcia Ramirez, please stand. Michael Huang, Juliana Nani, Diana Perez, Carla Urena Rosa, Carolina Sharp, Elena Spencer, Lucas Saraca, Talia Stewart, Giovanni Velez. And the top award goes to Juliana Nani. And I know that you're going to be disappointed, but I'm representing Mr. Davis. So I know you wanted to hear him speak. All right, so next year maybe. So Mr. Davis and the Social Studies Department have come up with their top 10, and they are Jada Rodriguez Heredia, Ashley LaBeouf, Leah Calderon, Deshawn Williams, Adriel Diaz, Dominic Sedorenko, Tyreka Hills, Abigail Mendoza, Sophia Lopez Rosales, and Madison Morello. And the top GPA goes to Jada Rodriguez Heredia. And for Mr. Davis's accelerated group, the top 10 are Carla Urena Rosa, Juliana Nani, Carolina Sharp, Talia Stewart, Elena Spencer, Shadi Sanchez, Giovanni Velez, Natalie Areola, and Gino Costa. And the top award goes to Carla Urena Rosa. And to present the block awards, Mr. Martine.
Good evening. We are going to call the student up. It will announce what block it is, and you will come on up. This is the top, or it's the block award. So for art, the first one goes to Nathan Nieves. The next one, the STEM Class Award, Michael Huang. The next award is the STEAM Class Award, and that goes to Madison Morello. The Music Award goes to Tyler Nottingham. And the World Language Award goes to Carla Urena Rosa. And now I'm going to call up Ms. Spickenruther and Mr. Brosh for the PE.
Good evening. I'd like to first welcome parents and also our central administration, Mr. Fragapani. Mr. Fry was here, and also our board president, Mr. Scott English. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Before I start our awards presentation, I'd just like to congratulate our 2019 eighth graders, actually our 2023, class of 2023. Give yourself a big round of applause. Okay, I have a small list of people I like to thank. It's only going to take about 45 minutes or so here. I'll be real quick. I'd like to thank my Uncle John, my third cousin on my mom's side. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding there. All right, our PE awards, we give out 2 awards each year, 1 female recipient and 1 male recipient. Very difficult challenge for us because we have so many talented athletes in our school, student athletes. So we kind of narrowed it down to displaying good sportsmanship was a big part of it. Our effort, they were properly prepared each day and they gave their best effort. They even helped students that weren't striving, they picked them up, so we took that in consideration. I'm looking out in the crowd and I see a lot of talented athletes, but we can only choose 2. So our first recipient, female, is Miss Egypt Owens. Please come up. And now for our male recipient, very proud of this young man, Mr. Nakai Gray. Okay. And I just want to say one closing comment. I have one closing comment before I turn it over to Mrs. Spickenruther for our health awards. You can choose to be 3 type of people. You can be the person that makes things happen. You can be the person that watches things happen. Or you can be the person that says, "What just happened?" I want you to be the people that make things happen. Congratulations.
Good evening. I'd like to announce the names of the students who received a 90 or higher in health education class. please stand when I call your name? Angela Bastardo. Shane Bates. Jason Chandler. Gino Costa. Junior Espanol. Eunice Estrada. Antonio Garcia Ramirez. Katie Garcia Ramirez. Michael Huang. Alexis Johnson. Alessandra Maridia Vasquez. Dylan Morton. Juliana Nanny. Jaylani Ocasio. David Oquendo. Diana Perez. Eric Perez. Angel Rivera. Jasmine Robles. Shawty Sanchez. Lucas Sirocco. Elena Spencer. Giovanni Velez. Jose Villaruel. Emily Walters. Gerald Wilkes. And Vance Young. The student with the highest honor in health education is Antonio Garcia Ramirez. This is us, right?
Congratulations to all of those Merit and Honor Award recipients. Now I would like to call up members of our choir government for a quick performance.
I got my ticket for the long way round. 2 bottles with me for the way. And I sure would like some sweet company. And I'm leaving tomorrow. What do you say? When I'm gone. When I'm gone. When I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my hair. You're gonna miss me everywhere. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. When I'm gone, when I'm gone, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my walk. You're gonna miss me by my talk. Oh. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. When we're gone.
At this time, I'd like to explain presidential awards. We have a silver seal for outstanding academic achievement, and we also have a gold seal. The silver seal is for students who show improvement academically throughout the school year. And the second gold seal is for students that meet a certain criteria where their GPA or grade average is 90 or above. So at this time, if you would just stand and turn to be recognized at this time. We're going to go with the silver seal first. Angela Romero, Caitlin Heredia, Amber Turner, Eunice Estrada, Anasia Colon, Januel Rodriguez Aponte, Leslie Tellez, Alexis Martinez, Rashanti Casper, Daniel Kinsenko, Destiny Perez, Alan Marcel, Jason Chandler, Sky Santiago, Richard Holmes, and Kevin Cuevas. We have 3 Gold Seal awards: Giovanni Velez, Carolina Sharp, and Juliana Nani. Next up, we have our Legacy Award, special to Veterans Memorial School. If your name is called, please come up to receive your award.
Good evening. I'm Mrs. Eller, a music teacher at Veterans Memorial School, and I am giving this award on behalf tonight for Mr. Zazzarini, our band director. This award is the Ralph Mastrogiovanni Award, given in memory of a former band director of Memorial School, Ralph Mastrogiovanni. This award is given to an exemplary band student, and this year this award goes to a student who has dedicated much of his time towards music and received the position in the All South Jersey Band for not just one instrument, but 2. This award goes to Noah Kuhab.
All right. It's an honor to present the Frank Morrissey CCEA Award to a student who is both disciplined and diligent inside and outside of the classroom. The Frank Morrissey CCEA Award goes to Carolina Sharp. I now present to you Ms. DeLuise, presenting the Mark Melamed Citizenship Award.
Good evening again. The National Junior Honor Society gives this award in dedication to Mr. Melamed, who was an inspiration to us all. I feel privileged and honored to acknowledge our NJHS who have spent more than 1,000 hours this year in service. They are brilliant students who exhibit exceptional qualities. They have volunteered at elementary schools, Veterans Home, Boys and Girls Club, Big Brothers and Sisters Club, SBCA, Habitat for Humanity, senior homes, food kitchens, churches, and tutored students at the Memorial Reach program. All of our students are deserving, but this student stands out. This student volunteered at a variety of organizations, including Church, Reach, the March of Dimes, and working with disabled students. This student cares deeply about the world, is compassionate and intelligent, and I know will soar in years to come, and always has a friendly smile. I've had the pleasure of knowing this student since 6th grade. I'm pleased to present the NJHS Service Award to David Aquendo. And I'd like to introduce Mrs. Supa for the Durazio Citizenship Award.
The Anthony Durazio Citizenship Award is presented to the student who shows the highest degree of citizenship and dedication to his or her community. Mr. Durazio was a guidance counselor at Veterans Memorial School. The student receiving this award has such a big heart and is very compassionate. She goes out of her way to help her peers, teachers, and even those in her community. She is extremely school-spirited and also very much involved with her own church. This year's Anthony Durazio Citizenship Award goes to Kamira Holmes.
Jackie Harvard was a former principal of Memorial School. The Jackie Harvard Award prides itself on selecting a student that exemplifies her characteristics and the person she was. This award is given to the all-around student. They show school spirit, they try their hardest at all they do, and create a positive environment for everyone around them. This student exhibits pure strength and gives back to the community. This year's recipient is respected by her teachers and peers. It is my pleasure to present the Jackie Harvard Award to the one and only Madison Morello. Ms. Blau is going to come up to present an award.
All right, the C. Edward Lupertito Award is presented to an 8th grade student who exhibits characteristics such as sincerity, integrity, and initiative. This student possesses leadership skills in the school environment as well as in his school organizations. This student is dependable and always displaying his concern for his fellow classmates. I proudly award the Lupertito Award to Giovanni Valise.
All right, before I begin, I'd like all parents, please refrain from applauding and cheering. I know it's hard. We're all excited. I'd just like for all students to hear their name called, okay? All right. It's my pleasure to introduce to you the Veterans Memorial School, class of 2019. Sincere Allen. Adrian Almanza. Brooklyn Almodovar. Abigail Alvarez. Rafael Amparo. Isaiah Anderson. Josh Anderson. Natalie Areola. Matthew Badillo. Amora Baker. Allison Ballinger. Angela Bastardo. Junior Bautista. Maria Bautista Cruz. Mario Benitez. Jordan Bennett. Jason Bernard. Lillian Blackwell. Ethan Blanchett. Stanislav Borodovka. Ty Bowser. Faith Brown. Charles Burt. Zaira Byers. Aviance Bird. Leah Calderon. Ernesto Campos. Daniel Canseco. Jose Cardona. Rashanti Casper. Rosa Castellanos. Dominic Segarenko. Jason Chandler. Evelyn Chavez. Anasia Colon. Tatiana Copes. Angel Cortez. Xavier Cortez. Gino Costa. Mahogany Compton. Andrew Cruz. Daniel Cruz. Oscar Cruz. Vidal Cruz. Kevin Cuevas. Destiny De La Cruz. Angelica De Jesus. Evelyn De La Rosa. Cameron Delgado. William Delgado. Antonia DiMatteo. Adriel Diaz. Angelica Diaz. Miguel Diaz. Arlette Diaz Peralta. Emmanuel Duavelez. Brandon Duckard. Junior Espinal. Eunice Estrada. Stevie Ellis. Sorry, I'm backtrack on that. Junior Espinal. Eunice Estrada. Michael Ferriola Brosh. Jaden Figueroa. Jalitza Figueroa Bonanno. Raymond Fitton. Amaya Flores. Leomar Flores. Peter Fatakis. Katie Garcia Ramirez. Antonio Garcia Ramirez. Alan Garlington. Lucas Garton. Larry Gayton. Yaniel Gomez Aponte. Devin Gonzalez. Marilee Gonzalez. Nakai Gray. Nathaniel Gray. Joseph Griffith. Alexander Guadalupe. Lauren Gwinnett. Caroline Guzman. Nathaniel Hardy. Caitlin Heredia. Angela Hernandez. Christopher Hernandez. Eddie Hernandez. Ethan Huser. Tykira Hills, Azarea Holden, Kamira Holmes, Richard Holmes, Michael Huang, Ashley Immaculata, Christina Jimenez, Adolfo Jimenez Crisanto, Aiden Johnson, Alexis Johnson, Samantha Jones, Tatiana Joarbe, Elijah Jusino, Asmir Cates, Destiny Knight, Noah Kuhapt, Jadiva Landell, Ashley LaBoff, Lisette Leone, Adriana Latushko, Jersey Leva, Yasmin Lopez, Diana Lopez Hernandez, Lisette Lopez Garcia, Sofia Lopez Rosales, Xavier Lowers Gonzalez, Angel Lugo, Monica Lugo, Alan Marcial, Alexis Martinez, Jennifer Martinez Ramirez, Jamie Martinez Lugo, Damaris Mayorel, Zach Malini, Abigail Mendoza, Alessandra Merida Vasquez, Aurora Morales, Madison Morello, Dylan Morton, Kendall Munez, Juliana Nanny, Emily Negron, Destiny Nelson, Nathan Nieves, Tyler Nottingham, Mohau Nwanma, Jelani Ocasio, Derek Akami, David Oquendo, David Ortiz, Jocelyn Osario, Egypt Owens, Ivan Oyola, Byron Pabon Perez, David Pasichnik, Anaya Perez. Again, guys, I'm going to ask you to refrain from applause, please. Just want every student to have their name heard, okay? Danny Perez. Again, guys, please refrain from applause. Destiny Perez. Diana Perez. Eric A. Perez. Eric Perez. Estefany Perez. Jessica Perez. Rihanna Pearson. Louis Primero. Infinity Pritchett. Joseph Provenzano. Destiny Ragsdale. Emily Ramirez. Juan Ramirez. Joanna Ramos. Joshua Reyes. Anaya Rice. Amaya Rivera. Angel Rivera. Anthony Rivera. Giovanni Rivera. Janique Rivera. Raul Rivera. Ziamara Rivera. Melvin Robles. Jasmaylene Robles. Carlos Rodriguez. Genesis Rodriguez. Michaela Rodriguez. Januel Rodriguez Aponte. Jada Rodriguez Heredia. Luz Roman. Anthony Romero. Angela Romero. Erica Rosado. Kira Rosado. Awilda Rosario. Gary Ruggieri. Samantha Ruiz Bautista. Nadia Sanchez. Shadi Sanchez. Ankeza Sanchez Latimer. Joely Sandoval. Alexia Santiago. Nathan Santiago. Sky Santiago. Ella Schreiner. Ramir Scott. Guys, we're hitting the home stretch, like I said. Let's try to refrain from the applause, please. Anthony Siegel. Deanna Shanava. Carolina Sharp. Samantha Smith. Dante Miguel Solano. Zarani Sosa Pineda. Elena Spencer. Talia Stewart. Jaylyn Story. Yael Suarez Quitos. Marie Tejeris Gray. Leslie Tellez. Terrence Thompson. Aaliyah Thune. Bianca Torres. Emma Torres. Genesis Torres. Luis Torres. Rafael Torres. Ricardo Torres. Tiana Torres. Ashanti Torres Sanchez. Amber Turner. Carla Urena Rosa. Jenny Vargas. Emily Vasquez. Rain Velasquez Diaz. Giovanni Valise. Iliani Valan. Jose Villarreal. Savannah Viscusi. Emily Walters. Gerard Wilkes. Aaliyah Williams. Deshaun Williams. Robert Williams. Vance Young. Stephen Zaraco. David Zarate Flores. and Quayshawn Dixon. All right, once again, I present to you the Veterans Memorial School Class of 2019. All right, you guys can take a seat. Now I'd like to introduce Ms. Burke with our closing statement for tonight.
Good evening. As we conclude our 2019 8th grade recognition program, I leave the students with this thought. We receive students into our school, and they become our kids. As teachers and as administrators, we spend every day thinking about you and wondering if you're okay, if you are understanding our lessons, especially the life lessons we try to impart on you. We see you enter our school as awkward 6th graders, you morph into bold 7th graders, and then, before we know it, you have grown into mature, respectable 8th graders ready to accept the challenges of high school. It often seems as though your 3 years become a blip in time, and you become part of the historical archives of Veterans Memorial School. Please know, even though you are physically leaving Veterans Memorial School, you will always be our kids. In fact, there are teachers at VMS who are my kids, and there are parents sitting in this very auditorium that are my kids from when I taught language arts on the high school level. To all of our teachers, thank you for guiding our kids and caring about our kids. To all of the parents, congratulations on this achievement. Your child's success started with the educational foundation that you provided from the time they entered this world. Continue that support and continue to believe in yourselves as parents. It is not an easy job, but tonight shows you that it is worth it. And finally, to our kids, congratulations. Now go lead with the heart of a lion, and let's hear you roar. We thank you, we love you, and guests, please remain seated until all students have left the auditorium. Be safe.